There you go. I think the best comedy on TV for a long time. Certainly the best comedy on TV on Friday night on Channel 4 at 10 o'clock anyway. And from that very show, let's welcome Mark Heap, Paul Ritter.
Hello, sorry.
Robert Popper, the creator, writer, producer, probably everything else.
Oh, it's full, it's completely
Simon Bird, Tamsin Gregg, and young Tom Rosenthal. Here he is.
Everyone. Hello.
Thanks very much for coming, everybody.
It's a
Robert,
pleasure.
yeah,
Hello.
thank you.
Thank you for coming.
You created this program.
Thank
How
you.
did it happen? Talk us through it.
Oh gosh. Yeah, several years, about 4 years ago, I used to go home to my parents for Friday night dinners, and that's what I did, and still sometimes do. And I just noticed that myself and my younger brother, we kind of would revert to being about 13 again. And my dad didn't used to wear a top in the house, and I just thought it was kind of odd. And then I noticed that when I went to my friend's house for Friday night dinner, and he was about 30, his mum cut his toenails. I thought, this is weird, and everyone acts like a
What,
kid.
in front of you?
It was in a side room, but the door was open. She just went, right, shall we? And he went, okay, and then they left. It was a bit suspicious.
And you went sneaking to
Well, I
the
went
house?
and pretended to go to the loo, and then she was like, I could just hear, hold still, and she had his foot up on her like knee, and she was cutting his toenails.
That's not right.
So I thought there's something kind of
thought,
interesting
yeah.
and funny in this thing when you revert to being kids again.
We should say have a history. You were a comedy commissioner at Channel 4. You've worked on some of the greatest
Programs
programmes
ever made.
ever made. The Inbetweeners
The
comes
World
to
at
mind.
War.
Yeah. Peep Show.
Yes.
And you were in Look Around You.
You were in the In-Between.
Inbetweeners.
Yes,
yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
So was it easy for you to get this commission, or was it a nightmare and difficult?
It was
What did
quite
they say?
hard, actually. It
Was
took about 3 years to get it
Okay.
commissioned, actually, but it did.
Yeah.
And thus we are
Thank
here
God.
with 5,000 people listening to our every syllable.
The hardcore.
Argentina, Brazil, Germany.
The hardcore fans. And when it came to casting these wonderful people, did you have people in mind? Did you know, Simon obviously you knew from the In-Betweens. Do you think he's going to be brilliant playing essentially you?
Yeah,
Is he playing you?
I thought he'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
No, and he was, and is. And Tamsin, Naira, who's the exec producer, who's worked on shows like Black Books, and she did all the Simon Pegg films.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
She said Tamsin, and I've worked with Tamsin before.
And you said no.
And I said
and
no.
she convinced you.
And she convinced me. No, and Tamsin was obviously, oh wow, brilliant, yes. And then I heard about Paul, and as being a fantastic stage actor and etc. And that was good. And Mark, yes, I thought of Mark when I thought of a man who's scared of his own dog, and because you are scared of dogs a bit.
I am.
And Tom, I saw it was easy. It was only 140 people to
Yeah, it's
find
good.
Tom.
Only took 3 years. Yeah, fine.
So mainly it took 3 years to find Tom.
No, it took
No,
about
he
a
had
year.
to get old enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
We should say Tom.
I
had
saw
the-
him originally when he was just a sperm.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
they gave me all these hormones. Actually, it was very bad for my reproductive system, but it's fine now. It's all right.
But Tom, you hadn't been like acted on TV before. You should say you're a stand-up.
Yeah,
And
apparently, yeah.
You're a professional stand-up comedian.
Do
And
something.
you're also in a brilliant
Tom, do something.
podcast about Arsenal as well, which we won't go into sometimes. So what did you do? You have to audition? Were you nervous?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's how the process worked. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did one audition, and then that's when they were doing the taster take, the first little bit, which I didn't get.
Sorry.
And that was all right. No, I'm not a bit bitter at all. And then they went back. They didn't like that man apparently. So they went back to, and then they saw me again.
But he's not here.
No, he's not. He may be here. I don't know if you.
We went for the
on.
second best, and it worked.
And then they auditioned me again, and they didn't tell me. And then they auditioned me again, and then it was okay. And then I
Okay,
got the part,
yeah.
and now I'm in the Mac store. It's an absolute privilege to be in front of.
And what was it like working with these more experienced thespians.
Yeah, no. It
Were you nervous? Were you fine? Would
It
they make you
was
feel?
petrifying. I was
Where
honestly,
was
it was almost as scary as this.
Yeah.
They are very experienced, and obviously I've grown up watching all of them on television, and obviously Simon is a massive star for my generation. Like we all love him. So like it was very very daunting.
All right, he's
Very
taking the
daunting.
piss now.
No, it's not. That is not snide at all. It's genuine. He's a big face, big man, big personality.
Big face.
So, no, it's
How
not
do
a
you feel
big.
about that, Simon?
It's a nice face.
You've got a big
But they were
They're just big
also
glasses.
they were so kind and lovely, and they really made me
Yeah.
feel very welcome and that I belong there, even though I obviously didn't.
Did you mind us staring at you?
No, the staring was fine. I got used to it in the end.
And when we
it
said,
was,
"Oh,
it was
you're
the
gonna do it
swearing
like
and
that."
the bullying that I struggled with, and the physical abuse, which was half of it was filmed, but half of it was just for fun, wasn't it? You just kept hitting me.
But it helped you find your character.
Yeah.
So
My irritating character, who's very irritating. The other reason I got the part is because I am just a very irritating person. As you
That
maybe-
was mainly why
maybe
you got the
believe
part.
now, yeah,
That
so-
was-
You're playing yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
How was it playing characters basically based on you and your family? I mean, you've said
It's a
that.
little bit like my dad is quite similar to that
So
man.
Paul, did you want to meet his dad? Did you?
Yes, I met Robert's dad actually when we made the taster tape, which was actually made in Robert's parents' house in Bushy.
Yeah, that was
And,
embarrassing.
we went
bit
up, we
weird,
went up
isn't
to
it?
we went up to Bushy on a Sunday afternoon. His poor parents had a sort of catering van and several large generators parked in their driveway, and he did actually come up to me with a science book and asked me whether I was interested in Uranus.
But also he
He kept walking into shot.
he does have a hearing aid. He walked into shot in the middle of shot and just went, "I'm going round the corner for your mum now. I'll be back in a minute." And we're like, "We're filming."
Robert did urge me to follow his dad around and watch and learn.
And have you had any feedback from the real?
And my dad hates Paul now.
Does
He
he?
does. He's very, very resentful.
No,
I'm not sure whether we can repair that, but no, he's Robert's mum's been
No, they've been fine. They've been lovely.
has been very nice to me about
Good.
what I've
Too
done with
nice,
her.
actually.
She has been
Really?
too nice. Yeah.
Does your mum ever want a new husband, basically? The Paul Ritter could take the place.
What do you
I
suggest?
don't know. I'm just thinking it could get confusing for the real people, watching.
Robert's mum came to see the preview screenings and said to me, in a very heartfelt way, "Do you feel sorry for me now?" You should.
Nice.
So anyway.
And he really did not put a top on. Your dad really.
No, he wouldn't wear one in the summer a lot, and he did used to say "shit on it" a lot.
He fucking-
Shit on it is a
say that.
brilliant phrase, isn't it? I think. And quite unique. I hadn't heard it before. Did you?
I have a lot.
Yeah, you have a lot. But I hadn't heard shit on it. Did you heard shit on it before?
Well, I knew that it has a Germanic sort of Yiddish derivation from
That was new to me. Like,
Scheisterlauf.
Ah, of course.
Scheisterlauf
Okay.
means literally shit on it. Yeah.
shit on it.
Okay. We should say the family is Jewish, which you don't mention a lot in the show, but they are
No.
Jewish. And I know I've asked this before, but I've got Simon.
Yeah.
You'd think he's Jewish, and I'd say this as a Jew, not Jewish.
Not
Astonishing.
Jewish, no.
How did it
Amazingly. I don't know. It's bonkers, isn't it?
Yeah. How was it
Yeah.
playing a Jewish mum?
Quite edgy
And in fact,
for-
she's not a
for
typical
me.
Jewish mum. She's quite a kind of a slightly unusual Jewish mum. She's not a stereotype, I would say.
No,
And were you pleased that it was something different and interesting and a different character?
Well, I mean, Mark is right. I have played Anne Frank's mother, so I've done all the Jewish mums
Yeah.
that are going.
Yeah.
Basically, I've cornered the market on that,
You
and
have.
I've had them all.
Yeah.
And I'm not. My grandfather was a Polish Jew. Did you know that?
no,
Oh.
I didn't know that.
So I'm Jewish,
Yeah,
Jewish-ish.
but
Yeah.
not culturally,
No.
or
No.
so. No, I was just really intrigued by the the community of a Jewish family, of how the interplay between them. And I did go to Friday night dinner.
Did you?
The mentalness.
To
What,
investigate.
Who with? With
No,
Roberts?
he wouldn't invite us.
No, okay.
And
You-
so I went
You
to
stormed a Friday night dinner.
Yeah, I don't know them, but
No.
they were having one, so
Okay.
I thought I had the right.
Broke in.
And I was really interested in the sort of the that everything seemed to go through the women. The women
Yeah.
are very central to it, and I found that really intriguing.
Yeah, yeah. Now, was Mark's character a real figure? Was that based on a real neighbour?
no.
or just
We
something
had a neighbour who looked like Salvador Dali, and he also was really oddly, really surreal. It was weird. He was a very surreal man who looked like Salvador Dali, but he was horrible. So at first I was thinking of having a man that looked like Salvador Dali, and then I suddenly thought of a man who's scared of his own dog, and that made me laugh quite a lot.
Yeah.
And then I thought Mark will be good at flinching. You're a good flincher.
Thanks.
So he was cast because of his skill
But
at...
no, you say that very blithely, but actually, Mark's flinching is very difficult to work with because you never know when he's going to do it.
Oh, really?
So it takes you by surprise every single time,
Yeah.
and I found that really hard and spent all... If I look angry all the time, it's because I'm desperately trying not to laugh, and the only way I can not laugh is by being really, really angry inside.
Okay. Now I'm going to show a clip. We're going to have a look at a clip now. So to remind you of another bit of excitement. I don't know if Mark's in this bit, but anyway, this is it from episode 1.
Oh, the suspense.
Do you mind watching yourself in general?
Did we look like we minded?
No, not at all. No, you look like you're enjoying it, but I just
Like
wondered in
this.
general. Yeah, you're loving it. You're absolutely loving it. Yeah. Do you watch it when it goes out? Tom, do you watch it when it goes out? You tweet about it, don't you?
Yeah, I have.
Yes.
I have done it.
You
We've got the Twitter crew.
don't.
All right, guys.
Twitter fans.
Yeah,
yeah.
the thing
Tweets.
about that, though, is
I
it's
did-
just you just need a different vowel in the middle of that, don't you?
Well, don't be like that. That's right there. No. I did do a Twitter commentary on episodes 3 and 4. Episodes 3 was quite a comprehensive commentary and
Yes.
lost me quite a lot of followers.
Yeah.
They're just constantly tweeting about the show.
I was
Most of which
tempted.
they just weren't obviously watching it, so they got very irritated. I got a lot of abuse from that. But I did a more like considered edited one for the 4th one,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
people seem to enjoy it.
Why don't you tweet about it on watch?
I'm not on Twitter.
No, you're not.
No,
You're not the real Simon Bird.
I'm not. No, can we let's clarify that
Yeah.
immediately?
There you
I'm
go.
not the real Simon Bird.
No.
The no, I'm not on Twitter.
Just can't be bothered, or
Mainly.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Now I was going to ask about your. So this is based on your real relationship with your brother, isn't it? That.
Yeah,
little
we're not
bit.
like not. I mean, we do put salt in each other's drink and
Yeah.
constantly ruin each other's meal. We've done that since we were like,
Do you still do it?
yes.
Is that a bit annoying?
The other day, I was on the tube with my girlfriend, and I had been home for like Sunday lunch at my parents', and we'd had this mushroom pie thing, and I'm on the tube, and I put my hand in my pocket. I'm thinking, what is this? And I pull out this, like like Bakewell paper, greaseproof paper, full of like burnt mushroom pie that my brother had taken from the bin and just put in my pocket, and I just opened it out on the tube, and the people looking at me like, does this man keep stuff that he uses to cook with? So yeah, he got me then. So yeah, it still goes on. Yeah, bit sad.
And did you two kind of, did you two try and work on your chemistry together? Did it just come naturally? Were you?
Yeah,
you
we
do-
just like each other very much.
Yeah.
So it took a
Yeah.
lot of time in rehearsal. Just,
Tom tried out some practical jokes on me.
Did he?
To get into character? Yeah. Put salt in my apple juice. That was a big
well,
one.
you say it's apple juice. It was hot squash, wasn't it?
especially
some hot
warm.
squash, yeah.
Especially warm. By the underlings.
Put some salt in that. So frequently kept doing that.
That's what it never loses its charm. Really.
Did it ever get
we-
funny?
It didn't really.
No.
No.
I liked it.
It was funny. No, we did some actual rehearsal. We just sort of did a lot of punching and pinching and sitting on each other and stuff.
Pinching?
Yeah.
You did
Yeah,
pinching?
pinching. Well, I don't have a brother. I'm not used to this weird
Oh, really?
incestuous sort of fighting that you're supposed to do. But everyone says it looks quite realistic.
Yeah. No, they do.
Everywhere.
Everyone.
I'm not. I just know
Everyone.
everyone
The whole
loves it. It's the best
world.
bit of the show, apparently. No, I mean I don't know, but I like being someone's brother. He's a nice man.
Is he? Oh, that's good.
Shucks.
Yeah, he's good.
What is your family? Has your family, what's their thought about the whole thing? Because Woody Allen's obsessed sometimes with how about the idea of using your own family and people
Yeah.
in your art, and you've done that in the most explicit way, haven't you? Really? So
Really, it gets
have
very
they-
explicit.
Has there been any, have they-
Sexually
are
explicit.
they absolutely
way.
fine with? Are they offended by anything at all? Are they happy?
My mum didn't like my dad eating out of the bin, well, not my dad, the dad, because she said it was so embarrassing at work. Everyone said, "Does your husband eat out of the dustbin?" So that was the only thing, but everything else has been fine. I mean, it's not obviously exactly like my parents, but it's similar.
Yeah. And then did he still say shit on it?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. But the episode in the sofa bed when he drops the sofa on his foot and Dad shouts shit on it, shit on it, shit on it in front of the man. That actually happened. That was an actual
it?
scene because my dad had forgot that a man was going around to pick up a sofa bed, and I was helping him, and it fell, and there was just this man in the room.
A man?
Just a man, exactly. And my dad was screaming, shit on it, shit on it, shit on it. And I was there, and the man was there, and then my mum had to drag him away, and he kept shouting, shit on it. He was in agony. That was so funny. It was really embarrassing, but I thought... And it did get stuck on the thing, and my dad can't really hear properly, so it was sort of talking via this man to my dad, who didn't really hear anything he said.
So basically, you don't have to write
No,
anything.
it's a
You just
documentary.
write it down.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Is there anything you've invented? Is there any?
Yeah, no,
okay.
about sort of...
Mark's
5
character.
Mark's character,
Yeah.
which he plays with aplomb.
Yeah. Now, what's it like working with the dog?
paedophile rapist.
Bits about rapists with the dog.
Yeah. The dog, he's lovely.
Is he? Is there just one dog?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there one? or is
He's
it
very
one?
trained. He's the most trained dog. He's like just to sit still is an impossibility. You just want to sit. I'm complaining about the dog now. But no, he's very eager. So he can do this. And he can do that, like that, and he's always wanting to do a trick. So he's always he's ready, isn't he? So
He's primed.
So to get him just like that is quite hard.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I need to get to know him better.
But
I don't think he's well trained.
Oh.
No.
Really?
No, it's all treat based,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It is. He does,
As opposed...
What's in it
if
for
you've
me?
got the
You know?
sausage, then she's
got no
she's got this bag of
No,
sausages.
he doesn't have respect,
doesn't.
right.
Yeah, but we had treats as well. So is that what we're doing? Because we had all
We
those
gave you little
treats,
pieces of
didn't we?
sausage.
Yeah.
You
You're
did,
not
it
well
was-
trained either. No, is that what you're saying?
Well, what we did, that was all treat based.
Yeah.
We would only do what we were asked to do if we got those Skittles at half time.
I don't know.
And Paul, Tom tweeted in one of his commentaries. That, what? I'm just
You're going
saying.
to
you
incriminate
did.
me now.
No, not at all. No, but you said that. You said
so many jokes about Ritter on Twitter. That's all.
You said no. I was just going to mention the thing about that not having the shirt on. That you were really cold, and that you complained about it, and that it was difficult.
He did not complain. He did not
I'm not saying exactly why I said you can't do that.
I'm sorry.
I didn't say. I just said he was cold for 75%
Oh,
of the
okay.
shoot. The rest was made up.
Oh,
Don't
sorry.
put that in heat.
Sorry.
You cheeky boy.
Sorry.
Honestly, Ritter, Paul, sorry, I apologise. I would never say anything disparaging about you on the internet because.
Sorry.
I'm this far from walking off, boy.
Okay.
That is.
Stay. All right.
Oh,
Sorry.
No one would care anyway. It's fine.
But it was cold. It was cold. It was cold. You didn't complain about it. I made that
That
up.
was the essence of it. That I was cold. Yeah. Well, we finished filming before the sort of savage winter set in. But it was
0 degrees.
It was very
little
cold.
bit
It was about
parky.
I'm standing out. They're all in the dining room in the kitchen. And I'm standing
you're-
on the bloody
Of
doorstep.
course. All your scenes are outside, pretty much.
You know, with my
Apart from when
slacks.
you went behind Tamsin in the sofa scene,
Yeah.
that great scene where you were kind of sidling behind her.
I wore a special
Did you?
protective thing,
Did
so
you?
it wasn't too
A
intimate.
pouch.
About.
Yeah, a pouch, didn't I?
So you didn't get pregnant.
Yeah.
How was that scene for you, Tamsin?
Unbearable.
Yeah.
Literally unbearable. It wasn't just him being rammed up against me that was funny.
Yeah.
It was the fact that he had to get past this bit of the wall at the same time. And he used to run to it. And it was only a very small movement. I could see him running to get there so that he could get trapped again. And I knew it was coming. And I found it unbearably painful knowing that and not knowing it.
And the thing is with Mark, he does it differently every time as well, so you can never quite predict what's going to happen. So there are some times where he sort of try and limbo underneath the sofa.
Yeah.
And there was one where he sort of went down on his knees and sort of crawled under. It was, yeah.
But the
it
main
was
thing was
unbearable.
you guys always found, like, acting with Mark, just laughing the whole time.
Yeah.
Until one evening, the
Yeah.
boys laughed so much that Mark boxed their ears.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah.
Have to
Did
see them.
you?
I get a bit cross. Don't
Yeah.
I?
You
I
got
get-
to show them the lesson.
I got a little slap round the back of my head.
Quite hard.
Yeah, it was
Like
quite hard,
this.
actually.
Oh,
That wasn't hard.
that's not fair. Let's have another
harder.
clip. This is episode 5,
Down you
which
go.
I
Going
believe,
down again.
which hasn't gone out yet, has it?
No,
Episode
it's-
5
to
is this
watch it.
Friday.
This Friday show.
This Friday, and just to set up, this is it's your character's birthday. Isn't
That's
it?
right,
It's
yeah.
Adam's
Happy
birthday.
Thank you very much.
Adam, aka Pussface's birthday. Let's have a look. Amazing.
Yeah, something just
The
there.
alternative tune to Happy Birthday.
what tune was that you were singing? That?
It's an old traditional.
An old traditional Jewish version of Happy Birthday. Episode 5. Do you have now? I was going to ask you, all of you, if you had a favourite moment. So have a think about that now, during filming or maybe in the show. I'll start with you, Tom. So I haven't given you just to
steal
cue
mine.
you in.
Yeah, what, from the whole series?
Yeah.
I like Grandma on the floor. when she's lying on the floor in the kitchen. I mean, are you talking about just like filming it or like in the show?
Either
Because Grandma lying on the
Yeah.
floor
Yeah.
with her stomach slightly exposed was
Yeah.
very funny in my opinion.
She didn't know that.
Yeah, no, you kept pulling it down. You were very
Yeah.
conscientious. And that's my favourite
And you
bit. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tom. Tamsin?
Well, it is my favourite, but I was quite badly behaved in it, and Mark hasn't really forgiven me. But when the dog runs away with Jim's shoes
Oh, yeah.
and then brings them back, and Jim is really, really happy to see the dog, and he does this crazy dance where he's really delighted but also terrified, and tries to kiss me in the eye, and I just couldn't control myself at all. And if you watch it back, you will see I am just blatantly laughing, blatantly just laughing. And
Were
Mark
there
did spot that.
fireworks going on at the same time that was doing that as well? Well, there were.
They also
we were filming
decided-
during
We filmed-
bonfire night.
Yeah, we
Wow.
filmed on
Prime
The
bonfire.
dog outside like that every single
Going on.
fireworks. And you can't use any of the sound because of all these fireworks. It was insane.
Good planning. Good
Mad,
planning.
isn't it?
So it was a terrible moment,
Yeah.
you know, for
That sounds
television.
great. Will that be on the DVD extras? I hope so.
No, it's actually in the show.
Oh, is it? Oh, you can see that.
They
Okay,
can't
fine.
sit around it.
Yeah, absolutely.
My,
Simon?
my equally terrible moment, as far as laughing
Yeah.
through the scene where I shouldn't have been laughing, was the scene where Grandma is getting her
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
nether
in a
regions
bikini.
licked by the dog.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Have we seen? Has that been out yet?
Yes, it has.
Yeah. And so that I think that was when Mark boxed me around the ear, was because I was laughing too much at that. I kept ruining that. My favourite scene to film and to watch it's probably the one where I'm on the phone to what's her name? Forgotten her name.
Yeah, Tanya.
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 It's in last week. It was in last week.
Where Tom is chasing me around the house
Oh,
on
yeah.
the phone.
Yeah.
Which
Whoever
was,
wrote that was a genius.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. No, that was very well done.
but it was nice to do some sort of physical
Yes.
comedy. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was fun.
Robert, what's your favourite scene of your
I
own
think-
show?
Yeah, funny. Well, I like. I think I like the last episode best, which is.
Which we're going to have a look at soon.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
Which is. Well, might as well give it away.
Go on,
Which
give it
is
away. No
that
spoilers.
mum invites a girl round to have a blind date in front of the whole family for Adam, and it's excruciating. And Dad, they have a sort of really embarrassing dinner, and Dad is just talking about the most boring crap, and the boys are squirming, and yeah, I think you'll have to see that bit, but that scene, that whole scene is my sort of favourite bit, I
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
which you haven't seen, so it means nothing to you.
Paul, do you have a favourite moment?
Yes, similarly in that episode, it's a tiny moment where I'm giving it all away. But Adam
Not the end.
kisses
No, don't. That's all right. That's fine.
his
fine, yeah.
own nose.
No, it's fine.
No, he kisses the girl who's coming around to dinner. And there's a tiny moment. It's a look on Tamsin Gregg's face as that happens. And that's the only
wow.
bit in the entire scene that impressed me at all.
He's a real perfectionist.
You are a perfectionist.
Oh, we're all going to have a look at that moment. So Tamsin's face. Oh,
Yeah.
Tamsin's
very
face.
exciting.
It's a tiny moment.
Tamsin
Just-
Gregg's face.
It's there and it's gone.
Okay. Mark, do you have a...
Haven't got any favourite bits. No, just any scene that I was in that was indoors in the warm. Basically, they let me come in the house.
Fair. Okay. Let's have a look then at this final episode, which
Yeah, I
is
don't know
exclusive. I think
yes.
it's exclusive
It
to all
is
you people here.
exclusive.
Let's have a look. It was a fantastic reaction shot from...
Thank you so
yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And I've seen that episode, luckily, and it is. I have to say, I'm not crawling. Well, I am crawling to you, but it is.
Please
brilliant.
crawl.
It is. I think it's the best episode. It
I think,
reaches
yeah,
the
it's probably the most unbearable one, isn't
I think
it?
what's really, really brilliant about these scripts is that
Yeah.
I think, you know, with a sitcom, the technically you'll get scenes that don't last more than 2-3
Yes.
minutes, but these
Yes.
are really long extended scenes, and to manage those voices in such a small space for that length of time,
Yeah.
I think is
Yeah.
is sort of unknown. Really, it's
Absolutely,
brilliant.
yeah. Talking of small spaces, I asked people on Twitter whether they had questions for you, so I'm going to read out some of these now. And if you have any questions, be thinking, and we'll go over to you, and there'll be a microphone and everything. So do be thinking of anything you want to ask these fine people. But on someone on Twitter, that's why I said the small spaces thing, asked about what it was like filming in the toilet and how you managed to get 4 people and camera crew, etc., in the toilet. How
Can
did
we
that
just
work?
say that it was funny because the downstairs toilet, if you notice, which is under the stairs, was quite small, so we filmed it upstairs in a bigger toilet, and we thought no one would notice. And loads of people have
Loads of
we call
people
it
noticed.
the TARDIS toilet because it's sort of big. And yeah, so it was all filmed in a
People
bigger toilet.
actually write in
People
about
have
that.
noted. They haven't written in. They twittered. They faxed.
Prof Pieface says to Tamsin, "Do you mind playing a mum?" Why would, I don't know why. I don't know. Well, maybe being typecast as mums these days. I don't
Do
know.
I mind playing a mum?
Yeah. Do you mind playing a mum? And is it more of a challenge playing a more subtle character than, say, Fran from?
Oh, bless his heart. He thinks this is subtle.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, the thing is, I'm a bit older now.
Yeah, that's true.
So-
Absolutely, yeah,
Does that help?
absolutely. Yeah.
It helps.
No, I'm delighted to be playing mums. I think it's a bit rude that I'm playing the mums of people in their 20s. That's a bit rude, but
Yeah,
a lovely challenge. But technically, I am just about the right age.
Yeah, okay. Luke Peace says, "Can we have a Jim and Wilson spin-off show?"
The commissioning editor Darren is in the front there. Darren, it's really what I want to do is a 20-part, 90-minute series.
Yeah.
Mark,
Jim's.
Mark, you back for that?
Imagine working with a dog for
Yeah.
a whole. Oh,
No, it'd be a bit much.
there'd
Be just you and
poos
him.
everywhere.
You
It'd
and
be
him.
just,
Yeah,
it'd be
that's
hard.
true.
It'd be too much for the dog.
Yeah, that's true.
The dog would never get fed, would it? Because they don't feed it until it does
keep it
something.
hungry.
Yeah.
True. Danbo and a lot of people have asked the crucial question, and the commissioners here: will there be a second series?
We don't know.
Okay.
Will there be a second series? Who knows?
Is there a microphone? Yeah, there
Yeah,
is.
come here. Really close. Really close.
If you're going to stand up and go no,
Sit on it.
that would be amazing. I would actually. That would be worth it. Just for that.
Twitter feed.
This is Darren.
Commissioner Darren from Channel 4.
Stand up.
Who are you
Stand up.
curtsying to?
Darren, stand up.
Stand
Stand
up.
up. Be filmed.
Get on your feet.
This is Darren. He commissioned the show. Come
He
on.
doesn't
come
look
on.
like a commissioner, does he? Come on.
This is a completely inappropriate forum to make an announcement of this sort. But
You're not going to expose yourself again, are you?
if you would like to make some more for us,
Oh,
we would love to have you do that.
what exciting!
Are you physically now saying we've got a second series?
Officially.
That is a proper exclusive.
He doesn't want to shake the hand.
I was thanking them.
Well done.
Thank you. Well done. That's really. That genuinely didn't know that. It's very nice.
Well, should we?
It seems a bit lovey, doesn't it? That, but
Yes,
it's
you're,
nice
you're
to know.
leaving
Well
the show,
done.
aren't you?
I'm not going to do a second.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
That's a genuinely exciting
Did you
moment.
actually say that? Or was that just for the telly?
This isn't on telly. That's really nice.
Telly's gone
Sorry, can I
downhill
just?
with this on
Is that
telly.
real? Oh wow.
That's brilliant, isn't it?
I won't cry.
No, I came here all the way.
That's presuming that the cast want to do another series, of course.
Please do another one, please.
Okay.
Yeah. Is everyone up for that?
That's good.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic
Oh, wow.
news. Yeah, brilliant. Very good.
Thanks for that.
Well, on that bombshell,
Blimey.
literally. No, not literally. Let's see if anyone you've got guys who got questions in the audience, and don't be shy. Handsome man there on the second row for the back.
Hello. I've always wondered in shows where people are eating constantly, like, where's the food coming from? Is it constant? Are you full at the end of it?
That's a good question.
That is a great question.
surely-
Thank you for caring.
Yeah.
It's really hard. Some days we eat all the time, all day long.
But we were just eating like green beans, whereas Paul Ritter was eating everything.
Yeah.
Cream and
He's a
ketchup.
proper actor.
That's real squirrel.
No, no.
Is he?
Plus, I shot
But
myself.
eating lunch at like 8 o'clock in the morning when you're first on camera, it can be a bit.
Yeah.
But we are
The-
grateful to be
The
there.
stew in episode 3 was the hardest work. That was
Horrible bit of meat.
tough to live with for sort of a morning and a half.
You get through a lot of ketchup as well.
And raw ketchup. I mean,
Yeah.
neat ketchup. Without,
You ate about 48 tons of spring rolls as well, didn't you?
That was tough.
I
That
also-
was first day.
Oh,
King,
I-
that was the first day.
You were, yeah,
Tom,
yeah,
you have to
I
be
had to
the
eat,
cream.
quite a lot of cream in
Yeah.
the show, and found like while we were filming the show that I'm actually like allergic to cream.
Yeah,
So
but
I
interestingly,
was
only
always
allergic to
throwing up.
squirty cream.
No, well, what do you mean by that? I don't really like any
how else could
like
you say
milky.
it?
I'm
Okay.
not.
Are you
I
lactose
should have
intolerant?
What do you
tested
mean
that.
by
I
that?
just basically I just threw up every time we did that.
You had a bucket.
I ate that, so I literally would spit it out straight after doing the take. You can see in the show quite a lot of times I will do a big squirt of cream and then it will just disappear. because they've edited it to, edit out my sick. It's how it works. It's amazing.
Because I remember you saying to me and Steve, who's the director, saying early on, I don't know if I can do any more cream. And we were like, you didn't know, we were like, we really appreciate it, please have more cream. And Steve after was saying, what's the matter with him? he's eating that cream. I said, he's being sick. He said, it doesn't matter, he has to learn.
He has to learn.
That's what he said, he has to learn. He knew he has to learn. He was like vaguely angry about it.
Did the director force you to write new scenes where he has to eat cream?
Yes.
Just to,
we're going to do hopefully, if we can, we want to do a cream special.
Episode in cream and gravel.
Gravel, yeah.
Gravel.
Another question, the front row.
I'm just wondering, as it's your first TV appearance, have you found any fame or anyone recognising you
Fame?
on the street?
Well,
That was to Tom, just in case anyone didn't hear, have you found any fame, people recognising you, etc.?
I've had a few people recognise me after I was on Soccer AM.
Oh, yeah.
I got quite a lot of abuse for that. And I also got a free coffee in Pret a Manger, so thank you to Rashid in Pret a Manger in Huddersfield. We're still in touch, he's a really nice guy. But apart from that, no, nothing really. But this is obviously sort of fame, isn't it? I mean, if I died now, it would be in the papers. So that's...
It would.
No, it might not. It honestly might
It
not.
would be in some papers.
It wouldn't.
In the
Depends
middle.
how you died. If you died in your sleep, I don't know.
It might be in the Jewish Chronicle.
Yeah, definitely in the Jewish Chronicle. Well, not now that we know you're only half Jewish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I'd cover it. We'd put it in he, definitely.
You're all right. You're all right,
With the title
deep down.
cold.
Yeah. Cole, oh, brilliant, yeah.
That's pretty low. That's a pity obituary in heat.
A little bit. Now the questions from the audience have come rolling in. Thank you. Any more? Yes, front here. Wait for the microphone and we can hear you. Thank you.
Thank you. Were there any particular scenes that you thought were a bit too close to home?
That's a good question.
Sorry.
Well, the scene, if you saw the one with Grandma when she has an argument with Mum and she tells her to go to her room, that was the other one that was... There was a few, about 3 scenes that were verbatim, and that was a real thing that happened in my family. That was very close.
That was another thing you wrote down.
Yeah, I just
Copied
wrote
and
down and just copied that. So, yeah. But my grandma kind of was little like that, but she had a German accent, and you would speak like this. And she was really funny. And one of the funniest things she ever did was me and my brother, when she was alive.
Do more of her voice. That was good. Do more.
It's so nice to see you.
That is how she speaks, completely.
Is she dead?
She is dead.
Is it right to do the voice?
Yes, it's fine.
Okay.
And me and my brother took her to eat at a restaurant, and we were eating, and it was and it was sort of like quite a lot of old people in there, but it was a nice restaurant. And when we walked in, a lot of people looking at us like, oh, good grandsons with a grandma, how sweet. And we ate the meal, and the manager was sort of fussing over because she's quite a cute woman and charming. And as we left, he opened the door and he goes, "Did you enjoy your meal?" And she went, "No, it was horrible." And just swaned out. It was really good.
That's good. Any other questions? Have I not missing anyone? Oh, yes, one there, guy. Second row from the back. And a rather nice cardigan.
It is a good card.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's nice.
After the success of The In-Betweeners, Simon, did you feel like a pressure to be funny, or like were you worried about if this wouldn't be as funny, or?
No, I didn't really feel any pressure, just because I was excited to be working with Robert, really, because I grew up watching Look Around You, which was something else that Robert did, which if you haven't seen, you should go and buy the DVD straight away.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen it? It's excellent. It's really good work. And so no, I didn't feel any pressure because I knew that the scripts were going to be really good. So I just sort of had to do them as well as I could, and I thought it would all work out all right, which it seems to have done. Has it, guys?
I think it's all right.
Who knows?
Thank you to all of you for coming. Thank you to everyone for coming. Friday Night Dinner, Channel 4 Friday continues 10 o'clock. And thank you to Mark Heap, Tamsin Gregg. Sorry. Paul Ritter, Robert Popper, Simon Bird, Tamsin Gregg, and Tom Rosenthal. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.